This ABC 15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hey there, I'm Zach Crenshaw with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Another day of high COVID deaths reported in our state. 71 people passing away in just 24 hours. That figure comes after a lag yesterday where no deaths were reported. But it's continuing a troubling trend of deaths slowly creeping up in our state, even as the total number of cases trends downward. The state now averaging 40 deaths a day and more than 2,400 new cases. New information now on a pilot program that's been hoping to crack down on mountain rescues during our extreme heat. Data collected by our KTAR news partners shows so far the program appears to be working. Since July 16th, when Phoenix trails closed during those excessive heat warnings, officials say they've seen a significant decrease in rescues at Camelback, Paestoa Peak, and South Mountain. That program took into effect after firefighters suffered heat exhaustion during other mountain rescues. The pilot program runs through the end of this month, but could be extended. A safety warning, police warning of a possible attempted abduction in Prescott Valley. They say last night a family was out for a bike ride when one of the kids had a problem with their bike. That's when the mom directed her two older kids to just keep riding on home. But during that ride back, police say a 14-year-old girl saw a man in a red station wagon following her and her 10-year-old little brother, even stopping at one point and telling those children to get in his car. The kids quickly rode into a ditch to get away, and the man is described as wearing a black baseball hat, sunglasses, and an Adidas shirt. If you know anything about that man, call Prescott Valley PD.
Treating human beings the way they were is horrible.
Images from the Texas border provoking shock and anger across the country. Now the Biden administration is expressing their horror over images of Border Patrol agents on horseback trying to hold back Haitian refugees, sometimes using their horse reins. The Department of Homeland Security now launching an investigation. Meanwhile, thousands of migrants are still camping in terrible conditions under a nearby bridge. Today, the U.S. is extending its non-essential travel restrictions with both Canada and Mexico. The White House COVID-19 response coordinator says the border travel ban will extend through October 21st. The policies do not apply to people traveling for educational or medical reasons. Cross-border trade and air travel between the countries is still allowed. The White House announcing it plans to ease travel restrictions on all fully vaccinated foreign visitors starting in November. Well, these two tiles may look the same to you, but one is actually whiter than the other. Scientists at Purdue University in West Lafayette, Indiana, have created the world's whitest paint ever. It's even in the Guinness World Book of Records. Not only is this paint very, very white, it can help fight climate change. Here's how. Researchers say the paint can work like an air conditioner. It was made to reflect 98% of sunlight, which is more than it absorbs. That makes the surface actually cooler than its surroundings. Most paints on the market only reflect about 80% of sunlight, and they get warmer instead of cooler. 5 Arizona schools have been named Blue Ribbon Schools by the U.S. Department of Education. That very special award was only given to 325 schools across our country. Now, schools can receive the award by demonstrating academic excellence or by showing improvement. Earlier today, we got a behind-the-scenes look at Franklin East Elementary, which is the only elementary school in the valley to earn this prestigious award. The principal attributes their success to teachers, students, and their families.
So in our community, working together as a team is vital to our success, because without any one of those pieces, we wouldn't be where we are today. And so we are grateful.
The last time Franklin East received the award was in 2011. The other Valley schools receiving it were University High School in Tullison.